Hello, welcome back to the Off-Grid family. Today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing this. This is the, what's it called on this? The Nature Observing Recording and Playback Dish. It's got a really catchy title. It has come quite squished, so I'm hoping nothing's actually broken in there. But I owned one of these about 20-ish years ago and it was beautiful. The headphones on it were absolutely outstanding and the quality of the whole thing was brilliant. It ended up getting broken in transit years later when I was moving from one home to the other, so I thought I'd get another one because these things are great fun and they are just one of these sort of toys almost, but you can play tricks on people and you know you can listen in on stuff and you know pretend that you're omnipotent, which I am, if I get the right words. But no, this you know, it's a bit of tech and it's a bit of fun, and if it's any good, I will let you know. So let's unbox it and do a bit of a review. Before I get on though, I'd like to thank my patrons. Guys, you're awesome and I really appreciate everything you've done for the channel. And if you'd like to join them, then all the links are down in the description. Anyway, let's get on.
Okay, so here it is and the box is absolutely beaten up. I haven't opened it yet, so I don't know if it's been broken yet. But here we go. Observe birds and animals, 8 times magnification, hear sounds over 300 feet away, digitally record sounds, playback sound or transfer them to your tape recorder. Oof. Painful. So in the box it says Parabolic sound collecting disc, microphone on off switch, 8 times monocular, frequency controller, record button, playback button, headphones and an instruction manual. Now I had one of these when I was about 12 or 13 and the headphones are actually really good. Whether they're still very good these days, I don't know. But here you go. This is what we got. We got the little dish, and this is like the little hole for the monocular. The extremely cheap headphones. No, they're not very good anymore. Honestly, the headphones I got with them when I bought it before in the old days was the headphones I then used for a good 5 or 6 years. They were absolutely beautiful. Apparently, you know, the quality now has gone down a tad. Here's the main unit, which also feels extremely poor quality. I'll put this together and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, that's basically it all put together. I will put a battery in, if I can find where it goes, which is in there, and we'll give it a test. Right, I just looked back through the recording I just did before putting the battery in, and I don't think I've explained just how poor quality this is. It is the type of plastic that if you drop it, you break. You know when you buy a water bottle for your kids and they're like, oh, thanks, and then they literally come back in 2 minutes later and it's exploded because it's such poor quality. You know, the sort of pound shop jobbies. This is what this is. And this is even worse. This is even worse plastic than this. Now, as I said to you in the previous clip, when I first bought one of these about 10 years ago, 15 years ago, the headphones that came with it was such high quality that I'd thrown my headphones away and I used the ones that came with it for years. I've still got them somewhere, and the only problem with them is this bit started to fall apart like it does on all of them, but the sound quality is still absolutely perfect. But it's little things like this. Look at this. This here is the thing to turn, and it is almost impossible to turn because there's nothing to it, and it's stiff as anything. And it makes very little difference as well. I tried to record using a phono jack to my computer, and it was so quiet my computer could barely pick it up. I've tried to use the headphones with it, and there is a difference. You can hear some noise from, let's say, in the kitchen, but you can pick up the exact same sound quality from the microphone on my camera right now. And that doesn't need all this guff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the microphone from the camera now, and I'm going to place it between the headphones, and we'll see if we can pick up anything. So I've tried to connect directly. In fact, I might try and connect directly to the camera and see if that makes any difference. Because trying to get an example of how bad this is really hard because of how bad this is. But what I'll do is I'll connect it directly to the camera's microphone and we'll go from there. I'm not sure if any sound is being picked up, but I have pressed the button. As you can see, it is pressed down and pressing down again. Crystal, would you just start a monologue in the kitchen for me a sec?
Okay. I'm just writing something on this phone so I can tell people what I'm going to buy, where I live and this, so they can pick up something, and then that's a nice bird out there, isn't that pretty?
That'll do, thank you very much. Okay, so let's see if any of this is recorded. Right, I don't know if anything's recorded yet. I'm going to go back now and have a look at the video, but in that meantime, basically, I was recording my wife and myself, etc. Let's see if any of it recorded. Right, I've just moved my microphone, so now it's pointing the same direction as the actual, the pickup coil was just a second ago. Crystal, would you start talking again, please, my love?
Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put that over there, because that's my pile that I need to do for that, and then I need to press that button there, and that will also give me something then.
Okay, that'll do. Thank you, madam. I'll have to go away and check the volume of both of those things to see if there was a huge difference or not, but I don't think there probably was a major difference, especially not £30 worth of difference, you know. I've tried this outside, and the monocular part of it is as standard as you can imagine, but it's very, very uncomfortable, and you have to get your eye basically inside it. All in all, it's an absolute pile of horse poo. I do not advise buying this one, but just keep an eye out for them. You should be able to notice by the quality of the headphones whether this is any good. There are some better quality ones out there. This is not one of them. The box came absolutely squished to pieces, and they've been very, very rude about me explaining how poor the quality is. And I was polite about it, and I said, you know, even this bit in here, let me see if I can get to it to show you. The actual pickup coil, the microphone is not actually connected. So as you move around, it moves around. So it wouldn't be worthwhile walking around anywhere with it, because all you can hear is clink, clink, clink. So you have to hold it very still anyway. So the whole thing is an absolute joke. This also, how long was it says it digitally records sound, but it was like 5 seconds or 12 seconds or something stupid. You know, the fact that, let's have a look. Yeah, you can record 12 full seconds of sound. Now, come on. In the 90s, we could record more than that on a lollipop stick or a greetings card. So it's a joke. £30 almost for basically £2 worth of tech, and it doesn't actually work. Do not buy it. Okay, this is an absolute piece of garbage. I would not spend this. This is about £5 worth of tech. Like, as in, if you were to buy this, I'd say £5 is a fair price. Anything above that, and it's an absolute waste of money. I don't often return things, but this will be being returned. Normally, I just use them for parts. There is nothing in this that is worth more than £5. As in, once it's fully built, there's nothing inside this was worth more than £2. So this is going back, and it's a very, very rare occurrence that stuff gets sent back. But this is unusable. So do not, under any circumstances, buy this piece of junk.